I'm sure there's been lots of times when you felt really bloated and uncomfortable, whether it's due to time of the month, changes in hormones, fluctuations, eating too much, those sorts of things, where it can make you feel really ugh. So today we'll focus on movements that will get things feeling more free and hopefully make us feel less bloated. So we'll begin laying down on our back, supporting the head, bringing the arms just a nice comfortable width away from the body, palms facing up towards the ceiling, and then bringing your heels together and the thighs together. And just take a minute when you settle onto your back. Notice that your heels line up with your tailbone. Then as you scan up from your tailbone, notice the back of your navel center. And then from the back of your navel center up to the heart area, to the back of your throat, the back of your eyes, the top of your head. Really sense where your center is and breathe in from your center. And then as you exhale, rotate your knees to your right, let your head go to your left. Breathe in again when you get there. Exhale back through the middle. Let your knees then go to your left, your head and eyes go to your right. Breathe into your right side. Exhale through the center and do this a few times. Keep grounded through your shoulders. Just allow for a nice easy movement through your head and through your neck. One more in either direction. And last time as you send your legs over to your left. And then as you approach center, separating your feet and just sliding any support that you have out from underneath you. And pressing gently down into your feet now. As you feel your tailbone rolling towards the backs of your legs, just peel your pelvis and your ribs up and away from the floor. Rest gently between your shoulder blades. And then from here, bring your arms up and over the top of your head. Exhale and melt down slowly through your ribs, your lower back, your pelvis, and then your arms. Go again. Press into the feet. Peel your spine up. Pelvis sits higher than the ribs. Float the arms up and over the top of the head. And then melt down. And imagine your ribs are like an accordion. Feeling them open as you come down. And we'll do two more in the same way. Peeling up. Finding the arc of the arms. Melting down. Floating the arms. One more. Arms go up and over. And then spine trickles all the way down. And then when you bring your arms up, hug your knees out to the sides of you. So right knee to the right, left knee to the left. And then just do a little bit of stirring here of your legs in your hip sockets. And allow for this to rock your pelvis. So as your knees are moving away from you, feel how your pelvis rocks slightly away from the floor. And as you hug your knees in, your pelvis rocks into the ground. We'll do two more circles like this. And then go the other way. And think of the legs acting as a little bit of a pump for all of our internal organs as we stir them in the hip sockets. One more. And then from here, we're going to return the feet. And we'll just need something to pop behind the head. So I'm going to use a block, but similarly at home, you could use a cushion. Something that when you lay on your side, brings your head in line with the rest of your body quite comfortably. Bringing your knees and your feet together, press down into your bottom arm and bring your top arm up and along the ceiling. Rotating your chest, look along your inner arm, and then rotate back. Long inhale, long exhale. Keep going like this. Do one more. And when you come back this time, pause when your arms are about shoulder width apart, and then send your top arm up towards your ear. Now create a little circle, so come down across your hip and back. So it becomes a chalk circle. So now you're instead of an arc shape. One more. And then as you complete your circle, change the direction this time. So come down across your hip first. Let the arm bone just turn in the shoulder. And then come back. Down, round, up and across. One more. And then from here, let's use the top hand as a little lever. Press yourself up for a moment. Take your block to the other end of your mat. And then we're going to stay on the hand. So press into the ground with your hand so you can feel you're not here. You've got that nice space between the shoulder and the ear. And then bring the opposite arm out and up and look up towards it. Now rotate your chest towards the floor and then feed your arm through. Look behind you as you rotate. And imagine that your ribs are like a flannel and you're squeezing all of the water out of that flannel. Go easy if things feel quite intense as you're here. And now rotate and open towards the ceiling. So we'll turn, look back, and then come back up. One more time. And then as you're looking up towards your hand, bring it all the way down. Let's transition to lay on our second side. So now come to lay on your left side or the other side. Again with your block or your cushion. Both arms straight out in front of you. And then we'll start with our book opening. So by creating rotation, we can move our internal organs around. We can get our digestion going a little bit more. And if you ever start to hear those noises, those gurglings, it's always great. So if you can hear that now as you're moving, it's always a positive thing. 2 more. And then last one. And then when you come back, arms shoulder width apart, we go into our chalk circle, circling the arm round. And maybe that circle becomes bigger as you go. Maybe imagine your arm is reaching, or it might have more of a releasing quality to it. One more circle. And then now let's go the other way. So we'll come down first, circle around, and then come up. Down, round and back. Nice quiet hips. Most of the movement in your mid to upper back. Last one. And then like you did before, use your hand as a lever. Bring yourself up. You could remove your block for a moment. Again, bringing yourself up onto your hand, reaching your other arm up and away. Now start to turn in, rotate around, look behind you, and then unravel, look back up. Couple more. Like your book opening, just breathe really clearly into your ribs. Two more. And then now last one. And then from here, bring your hand onto the floor. Both of the hands can level off, so they're in line with your shoulders. Push down so you can then turn your hips. And then we're going to have our hands come a little in front of the shoulders. It's almost like a slight reaching feeling. Head, ribs and pelvis are in that nice long straight line. And then just start to push back a little bit, but really widen the base of your pelvis. Now bring your whole pelvis forward and bring your shoulders forward as well. So now you're hinging and opening the front of your hip. And then push back again. So open armpits as you come forward. Imagine the back of the armpit closes. Have a feeling now as you come forward like your sacrum and tailbone are coming forward, and the sacrum and tailbone coming forward is what lifts your front hips up. And you can come into a full swan, a full extension here. Again, as long as that's feeling okay for you today. If it isn't, keep it just with that smaller hinge movement. It's always important that when the pelvis is coming forward, you feel the internal support. So there's that lift up from your pubic bone to your chest. Top of the head lengthening up towards the ceiling. Inhaling back and exhaling forward if that feels good. Last one. And then as you push back, walk your hands back. We're going to come up to high kneeling and step forward with the left foot. As you step forward with your left foot, bring your pelvis right up and over the head of your right leg. So everything feels really, really nice and open here. Left hand is going to come to the outside of the left leg. Right arm's going to come forward. And then just reach your right arm up, circle, and then bring it around. So we'll do this a few times. So we're going to come up with the thumb edge of the hand, turn the body, and then sweep back. And use the connection of your left outer thigh pressing into your left hand just to really help you with your rotation. Now go the other way, so come back. Now circle around, a bit like we did with the chalk circle. We'll do two more. And then one more. And then we're going to bring left knee under, right foot forward. Again, just square off your pelvis. Nice, soft, relaxed right sit bone. Right hand to outer right leg. Left arm forward. Left arm's going to come up. Circle and sweep around. And again, use that connection of outer right thigh into hand. Let's go the other way. So now come back, circle around. Two more circles. One more circle. And then as you come all the way back, inch your right foot a little further forward. We're going to press into the right foot to stand up. And then you can find somewhere comfortable for you to stand in your space that you've got at home, bringing your feet a little closer together so they're a bit narrower than sit bone width apart. And then bring your left arm up towards the ceiling. Right arm reaches down. And then feel how you're in this very long curve through your spine. Press down into the left foot and really feel that reach out of your waist. And just breathe while you're here. Through the center, bring your right arm up. Left arm can lengthen down. And then when you're in your side bend again, press into the right foot. Breathe into the right side of you. And then come up through the middle. We'll do one more to either side. Right arm reaches down, left arm goes up. Feel the curve of your spine. Left foot is heavy. Through the middle. Last one, right arm comes up. Going over, pressing into your right foot. And then come all the way back. And then from there, give yourself a little bit of space. Nice soft knees again. And then we're going to soften the knees, swing the arms and press up. Let it go. Inhale up. Exhale, go. Feel how you send your pelvis back as your arms swing. Use the feet as you bring yourself up. Last one. And then as the arms come up, take a nice big inhale. Exhale, let them go. I hope that you feel really good after that session. And if you were feeling really bloated before, I hope that's improved for you. And I'll look forward to seeing you in our next session together.